Good morning. It's Tuesday and I feel out of shape. I skipped yesterday and I ate a lot. I think it was probably stress eating from kind of coming to the conclusion of what her true nature is. I just felt terrible. So I was eating peanut butter out of the jar and I just ate. And that's weird. That's not like me. I've been in touch with really supportive people over the past 24 hours and I'm so grateful because the realizations I've come to about her are pretty profoundly disturbing. It's not good. And I know we'll never get back together. Like, I know we're done. And her talking about wanting to have a baby with somebody else, apparently that's a humongous trigger for me. And I don't know if it's so much about babies as the thought that somebody else made her feel like she wanted to have a baby and not me. There's nothing I can do to combat that. It's just what it is, and that hurts. And I'm sure that it will get worse as the week goes on, because I can't see it getting better. You know, I think it'll be like everything. It'll hit me in waves. I'll be okay for a while, and then it'll smack me upside the head at school, and I'll get really sad. But I think the thing I have to hold on to is, no matter how sad I get, I'm done with her. I'm done with the person I thought was the love of my life. I'm done with that part of my life. And that feels terrible to say. Like, it's unnatural, it's unreal, but the fact that she is the way she is also unreal. She's controlled me for the whole time. She's definitely, I think we've gone through the devalue phase and now she's in the discard phase. And now she's in a phase with him, loving him and charming him. Okay, I'm gonna get back to a run. I just wanted to at least check in and say hi. Yesterday was a pretty bad day. It was bad, but it wasn't as bottom out bad as I thought it would be. Like, very, very, very sad, but like I didn't break into tears so much as want to throw up. I don't know what that means. It was just a different, maybe now I'm more angry than shattered. I don't know, but that's where I am today. I'm gonna get back to my run so I can go walk the dogs. I hope you have a great day. I will see you later. I'm running late. The upside of running late is I got to go for a run, did about 4 miles, and that was okay. I was pretty quick about it. I walked the dogs, I took a shower, talked to people on the phone, trying to be okay. I think today's gonna be hard, and here's why. If I follow the same 2-day recovery cycle I seem to, today will be somewhat okay. Like, I talked to her yesterday, and that was terrible. Today I'll probably be somewhat okay, a little bad, and then tomorrow will be a really bad day. That typically is how it works. Maybe not. Maybe I have more resources now, maybe I'll do better, and maybe realizing that she's not who I thought she was, or what I thought she was, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe I'm being super naive right now, I don't know. But knowing myself and my patterns, keep your fingers crossed for me, okay? Like, hope for me that today goes okay and that tomorrow isn't as bad as it could be. That's my hope. I need to head over to school. I have a full day, so I need to be good and present for the kids, and I will be. And if you would, cross your fingers for me. Just hope that I'm doing all right. I know you'll see this after the fact, but somehow saying it feels good. All right, have a great day. I'll see you later. Hi, how are you doing? Today's done. It wasn't a bad day, totally. The work was good, the advanced kids were good. I feel like we got a lot of stuff done. I got some cleanup and organization done in the shop, which the average person would not even appreciate. It still looks pretty crazy, but when you got 145 people making 145 different things, organization becomes an issue, but we're doing the best we can. Of course, my thoughts very easily distracted over to thinking about her and the things she had said and the fact that she's not who I thought she was. I texted with some people today, people I haven't talked to in a couple days, and sort of gave updates, and I had a good conversation after school with a friend who was really insightful. And it's interesting to me, and I have to learn to trust people more. I think I tend towards thinking that I know better about stuff in my situation. You know, since people don't know all the details, I know better. But when I talk to so many people and they hear the story and they say, she's just manipulated. Like, everyone says the same thing. It's not variations on that. That's so mean. She's being manipulative. That's utter manipulation. That's crazy. That's unkind. It really helps me when she tries to tell me that it's just what it is. Like, it was painful, but she wasn't trying to hurt me. Yeah, she knows better. She can be empathetic and she can be kind. And she's not being that now. And that's partly why I hurt so much. I don't know what my vision is. You know how I imagine the breakup going better if it inevitably had to happen. If I envision her coming home and us just sitting and hugging and crying at the fact that it was over. Like, That's not true, of course. She argued yesterday, though, that she did it the best way possible. She knew it was over, so she told me, she packed up her stuff and left. And I keep thinking about that. You leave for a trip and you're in love with your husband. On the trip you fall in love with somebody else. So the day after you get home, you tell your husband, I have feelings for somebody else, and leave. Is that the best thing to do? To just utterly rip the Band-Aid off and devastate? Because that's what she's claiming. Like, she's claiming that was the best thing to do. She said to me, what would you have had me do? And I said, come home and try to fix your marriage. Go to therapy, try the things. And if it doesn't work, let it fail, but then both parties have had a hand in it, and there's respect for me, there's some dignity in it. And then if it fails, if it doesn't work, then you can move on, knowing that both people tried. But what she did was just take it away. She flipped the switch, she took it away and left. And she thinks that's the best thing to have done. I simply don't agree. Maybe it was the best thing for her to avoid having to deal with me and the reality of destroying somebody's life, destroying a marriage for reasons that are selfish. The baby thing is definitely a trigger for me. It's definitely the thing I keep coming back to. It's the sort of foundation on which I'm building everything now, like building up my ability to be done with her. And my perspective on it is, I understand her perspective in terms of she never saw it with me, and like he awoke something in her where now she wants to have a family and wants to have a baby. I don't understand it. It's not consistent at all with the person I've known for 7 years. Not at all. Like zero, none. So it's another switch flip. But people I've talked to have said it's just cold manipulation. It's manipulation, that I was never as anti-kids as she was, so she knows that it will get my attention, it will hurt me, it will keep me down. And man, that's hard. I mean, I'll entertain the thought, but it's hard to think that's true. But given everything else, it could be true. I just don't know. I just don't know her. I don't know what she's capable of. And here's my dumb thinking now. I think now it couldn't get any worse. That was the worst thing she could have done to me, to say something like that, to undermine my worthiness to have a family with her. But I think where I'm being naive is, as I sit here now, I can't imagine her doing anything that would hurt me more. But she probably has ways that she can hurt me more. And I'm just not ready. I'm going to be blindsided by something I didn't even see coming. And that's scary, because we're still married. 3 months ago, we were in love. I was in love. I don't know where she was. I don't know when she stopped being in love with me. And that's a thing I want to know, but I guess I don't need to know, but I just wish I knew when it actually stopped. But I won't. I'll never know the truth. She'll never be truthful with me. Anything she tells me from here forward is for her advantage. And that's such a terrible thing to have to think. The person I thought the world of in every single way, I can't trust anything she says anymore. She's watching out for her and her alone, and I'm just an obstacle in her way to getting what she wants now, which is not me. I have 2 dogs at the house. They've been patient, but I need to get home and take them for a walk. So I will see you later. It is Tuesday evening, and I've spent the last few hours on the phone talking to people. I've also spent time packing up more of her stuff. So just about all her stuff is out of the house. All the books are out. All the clothes she wears, except for fancy dresses and gowns, are out. All that's left is jewelry and paperwork. And I'm still not sure how to deal with that. That's why I'm sort of hesitating on that. That's the one sticky thing. But it's weird. The closet is pretty much empty, and the house is becoming more and more devoid of her. I mean, it's been devoid of her, the person, but now it's devoid of her stuff. I gotta keep doing it when I'm feeling strong, and it's been going okay. It will be a challenge to have nothing to do with her anymore. It'll be weird. This change in opinion, this not believing that she's the good person I thought she was. It's hard. It takes work, because I don't want to believe that. I want to believe she's just having some blip, but I don't. I think she's following a pattern that she's followed before, and before, and before. And for some reason, I made it through 7 years, but she started the pattern over again. She got bored with me, and now she's with him. I don't know what the baby thing is. Someone I spoke to today asked me if she's pregnant, and said if she was pregnant, it would explain a whole lot of this whole situation lately. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, she wants to get, she wants to get divorced soon so that we're done by the end of the year. I don't know. That's weird. So the 6-month cooling off period. Who knows what the situation is? Honestly, like it's also bonkers. I'm gonna go get some yogurt and some popcorn and a little bit of milk and maybe have some frozen yogurt for dinner and call that a day. Then go home and do a little more. I just wanted to give you an update. It's been an okay day. Tomorrow being day 2, let's hope that I'm not a mess. She texted me today and said that we should meet up tomorrow, that it would help to talk about things. I'm just not going to. It will help her manipulate me. So no, I'm gonna go to school, then I'm gonna buy wood, and then I'm gonna go ride horses. And that will be tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll see you later. We'll see. I hope your night's going well. I'll catch you later.